Welcome to the FireQ-RVS training videos. In this video, we'll show you what you can do with the FireQ smartphone app. If you haven't already, please watch the previous video entitled Smartphone App Setup and make sure that the app setup is complete before proceeding with this lesson. When the app first loads, you'll see this screen. This is the Home tab. The responding commands, on scene, stand down commands, can be issued from here. You'll also see your location status here. If the GPS location services have not been turned on, you may need to go into your phone settings menu and enable this for the app to properly communicate the GPS. This will enable the FireQ-RVS panel at the fire department to properly display your ETA. On BlackBerry phones, the GPS status will be updated after hitting the respond button, like so. On the iPhone, when you hit respond, GPS accuracy will improve as the timer counts down. Notice the distance for accuracy getting smaller as it counts. While not recommended, firefighters can sacrifice GPS accuracy by hitting the Send Now button. Doing so will send the response immediately, but the coordinates may not be as accurate as they could have been had the full time been waited. When a page comes in, any firefighter can hit respond or respond to scene to indicate if and how they are responding. Duty officers or the first person on scene can hit the on scene button to let fellow firefighters know the exact location of the incident and provide all responders with driving directions and a map. Duty officers can hit the stand down button if no additional resources are necessary, like in the case of a false alarm or too many members already responding. We'll move over to the Responders tab next. Here, you can hit the refresh button to view the current list of responders. Just like on the main panel, the responders list is color-coded. This can be useful for knowing who's coming if you're away from the FireQ system, like when you're on your way to the scene already. On the next tab, Messaging, you'll find the FireQ-RVS in-app messaging. This messaging functions in two ways. First, during an emergency, as firefighters are responding to an incident, the app gives you the ability to send a message to all responding firefighters. For example, driving directly to the scene. When the system is dormant, as in a non-emergency situation, the messaging acts as a one-way direct communication to the duty officer for non-emergency messages, like unable to attend training tonight. Regardless of the situation, you can use the Send All option to send the message to all firefighters in the system. This can be useful during an emergency when you want to get a message out to those who will be responding but have not yet hit the respond button, or in a non-emergency situation to broadcast a message without having to be at the FireQ-RVS system. The next tab we'll look at is Availability. The FireQ app lets you set your availability from your smartphone. If you haven't already watched the video titled Member Availability, please watch this to make the section of the app more relevant. This video explains how to set and view availability from the FireQ-RVS system. The availability option lets you set times that you'll be away. If a firefighter is going on vacation or will be otherwise unable to respond to calls, they can set the availability to off and enter a note why they'll be away in the notes section. After doing that, enter the start date and end date for the period of time off. You may need to scroll down to find the dates. Once the desired changes have been made, hit the Submit button at the bottom, and the availability changes will be reflected on the FireQ system. On the final tab, Settings, you'll now find the ability to clear an incident. If the duty officer forgets to clear an incident after the firefighters have returned to the station, they can now easily do this from the smartphone app by clicking the Clear Incident button. For more info on the Settings tab, please see the Smartphone App Setup video. That covers how to use the FireQ-RVS smartphone app. Thanks for watching.